Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Every Day, where learning English is always an adventure. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Arthur. Hello, Michelle. Hello to everyone joining us today.
Hi, Arthur. You look like you're ready for something big today.
I am. After our first episode about animal group names, so many people asked for more.
Yes, the comments were full of requests. What about jaguars? What about penguins? Tell us more.
So today, we're teaching 50 more animal group names.
50! That's incredible. And we're including all the big cats we missed last time.
Exactly. Before we start, everyone, please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed our first animal names episode.
Yes, and like this video, we put so much research into finding these beautiful names for you.
Share this with animal lovers, wildlife enthusiasts, and English learners everywhere.
Okay, Arthur, let's start with the big cats we missed. I know people were asking about jaguars.
Yes, number 1, a shadow of jaguars. Isn't that mysterious?
A shadow? Because jaguars are so stealthy and move like shadows through the jungle?
Exactly. They're masters of stealth. Number 2, a prowl of jaguars. This is another name for them.
Prowl means to move quietly while hunting. Perfect. What about panthers?
Number 3, a shadow of panthers. Same as jaguars because panthers are also incredibly stealthy.
Beautiful. What about pumas or cougars? Same animal, different names.
Number 4, a pounce of pumas or a pounce of cougars.
Because they pounce on their prey. I love how these names describe the animal's behavior.
Number 5, a destruction of wild cats. This is a general term for wild felines.
Destruction sounds powerful. These are fierce hunters. Now, what about other animals? Let's do some water animals.
Great idea. Number 6, a shiver of sharks.
A shiver? Does that mean the sharks are cold, or does it make us shiver with fear?
Probably both. Sharks are scary and they live in cold water. Number 7, a fever of stingrays.
Fever? That's unusual. Why fever?
When many stingrays swim together, their movement looks like a feverish, flowing blanket on the ocean floor.
What a beautiful image. Number 8, a shoal of bass or other fish.
Shoal is similar to school, but it specifically means a large group in shallow water.
I see. Number 9, a glide of flying fish.
Because they glide over the water surface. It's magical to watch.
Number 10, a smack of jellyfish.
Or sometimes a bloom of jellyfish or a swarm of jellyfish.
3 different names for one animal. Which is most common?
Smack is most poetic, but bloom is used when there are huge numbers of them appearing suddenly.
Fascinating. Let's do some birds now. Number 11, a bouquet of pheasants.
Yes, like a bouquet of flowers, because pheasants are so colorful.
Gorgeous. Number 12, a bevy of quail.
Bevy is an old word for a group and is commonly used for quail.
Number 13, a convocation of eagles.
Convocation means a formal assembly. Eagles gathering together is a serious, majestic event.
I can imagine them looking very regal. Number 14, a kettle of hawks when they're flying in circles.
Yes, when hawks ride the warm air currents in circles, it looks like water swirling in a kettle.
What a creative comparison. Number 15, a cast of hawks when they're on the ground or hunting.
Same bird, different name based on what they're doing.
Number 16, a charm of finches.
Finches are small, delicate little birds.
Like the charm of hummingbirds we learned before. Number 17, a paddling of ducks when they're swimming.
Because they paddle their feet in the water.
And what about when they're flying?
Number 18, a flock of ducks when flying, or raft of ducks when floating together.
So many names for ducks. Number 19, a waddle of penguins.
Of course, penguins waddle when they walk. It's the cutest thing.
I can picture it perfectly. Number 20, a colony of penguins when they're in their breeding grounds.
Yes, penguin colonies can have thousands or even millions of penguins.
Incredible. Let's move to some unusual animals. Number 21, a prickle of hedgehogs.
Just like porcupines, both are prickly animals.
Number 22, a nest of vipers or snakes.
Or sometimes a den of vipers, especially when they're hibernating together.
That sounds dangerous. Number 23, a rumba of rattlesnakes.
Rumba, like the dance, because when many rattlesnakes rattle their tails together, it sounds like music.
That's both beautiful and terrifying. Number 24, a nest of turtles.
Or a bale of turtles. Bale is an Old English word for bundle.
Bundled up turtles, so cute. Number 25, a lounge of lizards.
Because lizards love to lounge in the sun.
They do look very relaxed. Number 26, a float of crocodiles.
When crocodiles are in the water, floating and waiting, it's called a float.
Waiting for prey, probably. Number 27, a quiver of cobras.
Quiver means to shake slightly. When cobras are ready to strike, they quiver.
That's intimidating. Let's do some farm animals now. Number 28, a drove of cattle when they're being moved.
Yes, or a herd of cattle when they're grazing.
Number 29, a flock of sheep.
Very common on farms. And number 30, a trip of goats.
A trip? Why trip?
Because goats are playful and jumpy, they seem to trip along happily.
That's adorable. Number 32, a drove of pigs when moving, or a sounder of pigs when feeding.
Sounder comes from an old word meaning a herd of wild pigs.
Number 32, a stable of horses when they're housed together.
Or a team of horses when they're working together, or a string of horses when they're traveling.
So many options. Number 33, a clutter of chickens or a brood of chickens.
Clutter is funny because chickens do make a cluttered, busy scene.
They're always pecking around. Number 34, a flock of turkeys, or more poetically, a rafter of turkeys.
Rafter because wild turkeys sleep on rafters or tree branches at night.
I didn't know that. Number 35, a tribe of goats.
Another name for goats. They live in tribal groups.
Let's do some Australian animals. Number 36, a waddle of wombats.
Wombats have short legs and they waddle just like penguins.
So cute. Number 37, a wisdom of wombats.
This is less common, but some people use it because wombats are clever animals.
Number 38, a company of parrots.
Parrots are social. They enjoy company.
Number 39, a pandemonium of parrots.
Or this one, pandemonium means wild noise and chaos, perfect for loud parrots.
That's hilarious. I've heard parrots, they are pandemonium. Number 40, a lap of koalas.
Because baby koalas sit in their mother's lap, though adult koalas are usually solitary.
Aw, let's do some African animals now. Number 41, a journey of giraffes.
Different from tower, when giraffes travel together, it's a journey.
Beautiful. Number 42, a parade of elephants.
When elephants walk in a line, it looks like a parade.
We learned memory of elephants before, so now we have two names. Number 43, an obstinacy of buffalo.
Obstinacy means stubborn. Buffalo are very stubborn, strong-willed animals.
They won't be pushed around. Number 44, a clan of hyenas.
Hyenas live in clan structures with complex social rules.
Like a family. Number 45, a cackle of hyenas.
Because of the cackling sound they make, it sounds like laughter.
Creepy laughter. Number 46, an ambush of tigers.
Wait, we had a streak of tigers before.
Yes, tigers have multiple names. Ambush is used because tigers ambush their prey.
Two names for the same animal, both correct.
Number 47, a business of ferrets.
Ferrets are always busy, always into everything, doing their business.
Nosy little animals. Number 48, a shrewdness of apes.
Shrewdness means intelligence and clever thinking. Apes are very smart.
Absolutely. Number 49, a battery of barracudas.
We mentioned this one before, but it's so good I wanted to include it again.
The fierce hunters. And finally, number 50, a parliament of rooks.
Like owls, rooks are intelligent birds that gather in groups and seem to discuss things.
50 animal group names, Arthur. We did it!
We did, and these are just as beautiful and poetic as the first 30.
Which ones were your favorites from this list?
I love a rumba of rattlesnakes. That's so creative. And a pandemonium of parrots makes me laugh.
Mine is a shadow of jaguars. It's so mysterious and elegant. And a waddle of wombats is adorable.
Now, Michelle, do people really use all these in everyday conversation?
Some are more common than others. You'll hear a flock of sheep or a herd of cattle often.
But a rumba of rattlesnakes? Probably not in daily life.
No, probably not. But it's wonderful to know these for writing, reading nature books, or impressing friends.
They make your English vocabulary rich and colorful.
Let's help our listeners remember the most practical ones from today.
Good idea. For farm animals, a flock of sheep, a herd of cattle, a stable of horses.
For water animals, a shiver of sharks, a float of crocodiles.
For birds, a flock of ducks, a waddle of penguins, a convocation of eagles.
And for big cats, a shadow of jaguars, a pounce of pumas.
Those will be most useful in real-life situations.
Now, let's give our listeners a quiz. Everyone, get ready to answer out loud.
Question 1. What do we call a group of penguins when they're walking?
Pause. A waddle of penguins.
Question 2. What do we call a group of sharks?
Pause. A shiver of sharks.
Question 3. What do we call a group of parrots when they're being noisy?
Pause. A pandemonium of parrots.
Question 4. What do we call a group of jaguars?
Pause. A shadow of jaguars.
Excellent. Question 5. What do we call a group of hyenas?
Pause. 2 answers, a clan or a cackle of hyenas.
How did everyone do? If you got 3 or more, you're doing amazing.
If you got 1 or 2, that's still great. These are advanced vocabulary words.
And if you got 0, don't worry. Just listen to the episode again. Repetition helps.
You know, Arthur, we've now taught 80 animal group names total.
80! That's incredible. 30 in the first episode and 50 today.
Our listeners have such rich vocabulary now.
They can impress anyone with these beautiful expressions.
I have an idea, Arthur. What should we call a group of podcast listeners?
Oh, let me think. How about a dedication of podcast listeners?
Because they're dedicated to learning. I love it. Or maybe an enthusiasm of English learners.
Both work. See, we can be creative with language.
That's the joy of English. It's always growing and evolving.
Well, everyone, we hope you enjoyed learning these 50 new animal group names today.
Some are practical, some are poetic, all are fascinating.
Now, your homework challenge. Write a sentence in the comments using one of today's group names.
For example, a shadow of jaguars moved silently through the rainforest.
Or, I heard a pandemonium of parrots in the trees this morning.
Be creative. Use your imagination. We'll read every comment.
And don't forget to tell us which animal group name was your favorite.
Please like this episode and share it with friends who love animals and language.
Subscribe to Next Level English Lab so you never miss our fun vocabulary lessons.
Thank you so much for learning with us today. You're all wonderful.
Yes, thank you. Now you know 80 animal group names. You're practically experts.
Until next time, keep learning and keep enjoying the beauty of English.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.